Alright, let's dive into something that's been on my mind lately, Matthew Broderick's reflections on Ulster American and the cultural gaps it exposes. What makes this really interesting is how a play about identity and miscommunication can leave audiences on opposite sides of the Atlantic scratching their heads for completely different reasons. Personally, I think this highlights a bigger issue: how regional narratives often get lost in translation when they cross borders. Here's the thing: Broderick mentions that American audiences were perplexed by the play's exploration of Northern Irish and British identity. What many people don't realize is that this isn't just about confusion, it's about the limitations of how certain stories are told globally. In the US, the Northern Ireland conflict is often simplified to a binary narrative, usually from the Republic of Ireland's perspective. But Ulster American flips that script by centering a character who identifies as British, not Irish. If you take a step back and think about it, this is a masterclass in how local complexities get flattened when they travel. What this really suggests is that even in an age of global media, we're still not great at capturing the nuances of regional identities. Broderick's character, a Hollywood actor, embodies this perfectly. He's confident, entitled, and utterly clueless about the subject matter he's supposed to understand. One thing that immediately stands out is how this mirrors real-life Hollywood. Actors often play roles tied to cultures they barely grasp, and the result is a surface-level portrayal. From my perspective, this isn't just a critique of the character, it's a commentary on the industry's tendency to prioritize star power over authenticity. Now, let's talk about Broderick's personal connection to Ireland, specifically Donegal. This isn't just a celebrity vacation story, it's about how place shapes identity. Growing up in Greenwich Village and then spending summers in rural Ireland, Broderick experienced two worlds that couldn't be more different. A detail I find fascinating is his memory of helping with hay and spending days in the fields with boiled eggs and tea. This isn't just a quaint anecdote, it's a reminder of how deeply rooted his connection to Ireland is. It's no wonder he feels at home there, even if he knows he's an outsider. This raises a deeper question: how do we navigate belonging when we're caught between cultures? Broderick's father, a Gaelic football enthusiast, would have loved to see his son perform at the Abbey Theatre. This isn't just a sentimental detail, it's about legacy and the weight of cultural institutions. The Abbey Theatre isn't just a stage, it's a symbol of Irish identity. For Broderick, performing there is a way to honor his father's memory and his own ties to Ireland. In my opinion, this is where the play and Broderick's story intersect. Both are about identity, misunderstanding, and the search for connection. Finally, let's circle back to Ferris Bueller's Day Off. It's been 40 years, and yet Ferris remains a cultural icon. What makes this really interesting is how Broderick's career spans such wildly different roles, from a carefree high schooler to a conflicted Hollywood actor in Ulster American. This isn't just a testament to his range, it's a reflection of how actors evolve and the roles they choose to define their legacy. Personally, I think Broderick's journey is a reminder that artists are always in dialogue with their past work, whether they like it or not. So, here's my closing thought: Ulster American isn't just a play about a disastrous first meeting, it's a mirror held up to how we communicate, misunderstand, and connect across cultural divides. It's messy, it's uncomfortable, and it's utterly human. What do you think? Have you ever felt like an outsider trying to understand a culture that's not your own? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your perspective.